This segment is sponsored by Fairfax County Economic Development Authority. There are over 100,000 job openings in Fairfax County with leading companies like Microsoft. All skill levels and backgrounds are needed, and there is a career fair next week to help fill those positions. To learn more about why Microsoft is just one of the many companies working and hiring in Northern Virginia, I spoke with the Senior Vice President of Microsoft Federal, Candace Ling.
Great to meet you, first of all, Candace.
Nice to meet you, Alan.
Everyone knows Microsoft, such a global brand, but what are you doing here specifically in Northern Virginia with Microsoft and in the community?
From a proximity to the customer is so important. That's why we're here in the Reston area. We've got a couple of places here in Northern Virginia, Reston being one. There's another one across the road, and also in Arlington. So from a regional proximity, it is important that we're close to the customer. We want to be where the action is, right? The people is at the center. So close to customers, close to academic institution, close to government agencies. So that's very, very important. The other element of it is where the people live, our talent. So we want to be in a place where we will get the talent, the dynamic communities of talent. So that's important. And a building like this, being one of three, is important for, I would say, uniting our talent, our employees coming together. And if you've not been or venture around to the building, there are some floors where we have ping pong table, skeet ball, pinball, whatever that is. And a friend had mentioned, which actually nearby, had said that, hey, you know what, this could be a good place to bring our spouse for a date, go to a restaurant, the theater, because that's how we want. We want it to be where someone can come in and brainstorm, but at the same time have some fun. That's unity, right? And at the same time, allow for such a space for the communities to come in, like Fairfax County School, to learn about how they can really look at their passion of technology and how we can help them through mentoring, to actually touching and feeling, hackathons. All of those things are important, and that's where those buildings are here for those purposes.
Now, you are in a new leadership position here, right? Mm-hmm. So what is Microsoft Federal's mission, and especially in this new role that you're leading this?
I think it starts with what Microsoft's mission is, right? Is to empower everyone, every organization to do more. And for Microsoft Federal, the word federal is kind of taking that and moving it into the federal space, which means giving that empowerment to our federal government. Every branch of the government, whether that's the executive branch, legislative, and judiciary, right? Military, all of that, so that the priorities of our nation is being fulfilled. And we're excited, actually honored, as a privilege to have that opportunity. And we've been in this space for about 40 years. So being in this role, we want to continue that legacy, but in a way that we are listening more. Sometimes we go in such high space that we don't listen, so we want to listen a little bit more and be able to help out with their transformation in their mission, whether that is curbing the wildfire they hear from Hawaii, or making sure that we have the right information to the right hands, and it's in secured and it's a compliant way for them to fulfill their mission. And that is super important, to protect our nation, but also to give that information to do things that will have us live in a way we are today.
You mentioned the space.
Yes.
It's a place to work. You want people to come here to work. You're recruiting actively, right? What are some of the exciting opportunities that you have for people who are maybe out there saying, I'm looking for a new job?
But for any discipline, whether you're in finance, whether you actually are in journalism, like writing, communication, so important to be able to say those right words, to tell folks like, what are we doing that helps them? So discipline of that, program management, like how do you run a program with the federal government? Software engineers, meaning developing software for the solution. Those are all elements. Every element you can think of, we are hiring for it because we have data centers too. So we need technician, we need finance people, accounting, we need someone that can write and communicate, all of that. So we're hiring for across many disciplines.
It's such a massive organization that you do need people of all trades and skills.
Yeah, so it's not just headquarters back in Redmond. In every location we have a need like this, and that's why it's so exciting that we get to participate in the job fair that's coming up.
We make it feel very comfortable here. Thank you for inviting us in today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Ellen.
All right, it is time to take advantage of those open job opportunities. Just go to workinnorthernvirginia.com and register for the career fair. The in-person event on the 30th is at capacity, but the virtual option on the 31st is still open. The best part is this is a free event, so go ahead and register at workinnorthernvirginia.com.